The Millionaire Lifestyle of Jada Pinkett Smith. Worth a combined $320 million, Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith are a huge power couple to contend with. Not to mention their 3 kids, Trey, Will's son with his first wife, Jaden and Willow. Spanning the entertainment spectrum from acting to music, the senior members of the Smith family seem truly unstoppable. Even though it takes an incredible amount of hard work to get to where the Smiths are at, it probably takes even more work to maintain it all. So it's hard to imagine that they have the time to really bask in their glory, until we see the photos they post on the gram. In this video, we'll give you an exclusive look inside Jada Pinkett Smith's millionaire lifestyle. Without wasting any more time, let's get on to the video. A jaw-dropping house. Prepare to be jealous, you guys. The Smith family compound is truly the stuff of dreams. Tucked away on the hills of Malibu, the 25,000 square foot mansion came to be, thanks in no small part to the blood, sweat, and tears of the master woodworkers, Smiths, and masons who built the sprawling abode. Everything needed to be done by hand, Will explained in an interview with Architectural Digest. We wanted to feel the love and labor that went into every piece of this place. And plenty of love and labor went into it. The full specs of the most perfect Santa Fe-inspired home that you can imagine are too numerous to list. But highlights include antique carved panels and doors, custom-made bronze accents, retractable skylight windows, 19th century oak paneled cabinets, stunning lake views, a meditation room, and a top-of-the-line recording studio. Dang, y'all, the architecture of the Smith family's compound reads like a love letter too. The idea was no dead ends, Will continued, to create an infinite cycle that represented what Jada and I hoped for our love. That's just devastatingly sweet, isn't it? Rolls-Royce. Just as Will and Jada don't settle for mediocre real estate, they also don't mess around when it comes to getting around. Considering their immense wealth, there's no reason to compromise on anything, especially when it comes to cars. After all, they live in Los Angeles, where everyone has to suffer the traffic, even celebs. May as well do it in style then, right? Thanks to a video published by TMZ, the world knows that Mrs. Smith rolls around in a shiny black Rolls-Royce. And according to Car and Driver, the cost of a new Rolls-Royce is at least $300,000, which is definitely not cheap. It's also highly likely that Jada customized a ride with all the bells and whistles, so who knows how much extra change that was added. The other thing we learned about Jada is that she doesn't have to drive herself around. Rather, you can clearly see that her driver opened the door for her and slid himself behind the steering wheel. So he's the one who'll have to fight the gridlock, albeit in one of the finest automobiles out there. Luxurious vacations. Fans of the Smith family got a treat in 2019 when both Will and Jada shared tons of their European vacation pictures on social media. As usual, they looked like their absolute perfect family, but it was hard not to be just a teensy bit jealous too. Not only did they travel to Europe, but they chartered a yacht to sail around Greece and Italy once they got there, giving new meaning to the phrase, go big or go home. The yacht, named Mischief, was said to come with its own spa pool, sun deck, onboard jet skis, and a staff of 13. This isn't the first time the Smiths have enjoyed time on a yacht, by the way. Will also partied on a yacht on a solo trip to Ibiza in 2014. While chartering a yacht isn't cheap, reportedly it can cost as much as $500,000 a week. It still beats actually buying one, however, which can cost upwards of $100 million. Hawaii home. Although Will and Jada don't own property in Hawaii at the time of writing, that we know about, the residences that they previously held title to in the Aloha state were exceedingly posh, the kind of places that you fantasize about running off to if you ever win the lottery. One of their estates was a compound with 4 separate residences, according to Variety, a 2-story main house with lava rock fireplaces, a carriage house, a guest house, and a half-bathroom studio. The tropical oasis, which used to belong to famed baller Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, also has a tennis court, fruit trees, a 50-foot swimming pool, and a private trail to a seriously stunning beach. The Smiths sold the residence back in 2015 for $12 million and walked away with a profit of $2 million. That surely made it easier to let go of the island paradise. The Smiths sold their other Hawaiian estate back in 2011 for a cool $20 million. That modestly sized home sits on severed acres of oceanfront property and was purchased by the daughter of Dmitry Rybolovlev, a notorious Russian oligarch. So you know that place is gorgeous. Another retreat. Lest you think that Will and Jada would be content with owning just one property, you would, of course, be sorely mistaken. In 2010, a trust connected to the Smiths purchased a 5-bedroom, 5.5-bathroom home in the Woodland Hills neighborhood in Los Angeles, according to an article in Variety. Just under 8 miles from their massive Malibu compound, the property cost the couple a total of $910,000 and is 4,146 square feet. Hey, that's not too shabby. But that's all for today's video. Let us know how you like the millionaire lifestyle of Jada Pinkett Smith. See you in the next video.